High on Polkas. Coming to you from sunny southern Florida, your hosts, Jimmy and Tara Weber, along with Billy and Diane Horodecki.
Are you ready to get high on polkas?
Again.
You and me, Mr. Weber, we are doing a marathon. And then we're not going to be on for a few weeks.
And the millions watching around the world.
We had off yesterday.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's get ready to polka!
Polka!
Welcome to the shit show. Every single day, a new flavor of fuckery. Cause everybody's such, you see, and they're dumber than a bag of clocks. Monday, bullshit. Tuesday,
Bullshit.
Wednesday, and then 4 more days of increasingly stupid, ridiculous, ignorant, boulder, dash, poppycock, bollocks, and fuckery. Living all over again.
So in case you missed it, we were live on, when were we, Wednesday and Thursday? Wednesday? No, we weren't live Wednesday. We recorded Wednesday.
Recorded a show.
And then we covered for, by gosh, it's Sarah.
And Tony with an I.
Right.
Yep.
No, Tony with an I is not part of Sarah's show.
Well, but
He does his own
he's-
show.
He's a big supporter. Oh, yeah.
Executive producer.
Yeah. Tony and Brian, they do.
Brian Kapka.
Yeah, Brian Kapka. They do double dose.
You're so
polkas.
stupid. Oh, my God. You're starting early. We
Tony,
barely...
Tony with an I.
Yeah, nobody's watching us tonight, so it doesn't matter what we do.
Yep.
Bobby Calvert's always loyal. We love Bobby.
Yep.
We love you, Bobby.
My buddy Bob.
But, we have nobody else listening because everybody else is out at a festival but us.
They're doing things, except
Ocean Beach, Polka Park
Ocean
days.
Beach, and there's something big with Lenny G, and I think the New Brass Express in Michigan. And Mike Stopinski's recording with Kevin Altenberg, doing something out there.
Are you supposed to tell that? Is that a secret?
It's
not a secret now.
It's not a secret now.
Well, Kevin Altenberg's going to put out some good
and
stuff.
my beautiful wife Tara has me on a short leash tonight after my song choices for the Sarah show.
It wasn't me. We just had people were saying it sounded like a 1976 rendition of Bill Shabilsky's "It's Saturday Night."
It's Saturday night. I know.
And then my uncle wants you to give out your number for Stomp the Polka fans, but clearly Ralph knew the answer, so you were screwed right off the clip. You were sure nobody was going to have that answer.
Yeah, I was like, how many people out there actually know Tony Paliga's Polka Dots?
Well, there you go.
Lenny, me,
and
Roger Malinowski, maybe Al Piakowski. There's like a handful of them.
Clearly.
Ralph, yep.
Yeah, you got it wrong.
And I was on a search today looking for olive loaf. Can't find it anywhere, man.
No.
There's a shortage.
There's a shortage? Why? People are buying that.
No, I think
nobody's buying it, Bobby. Nobody.
It has to go back,
it.
I think, to the whole Boar's Head contamination stuff. They stopped making their products that aren't really meat.
Well, Jimmy asked for bologna and Publix the other day, and he didn't get bologna.
So get this. So Publix, which is like the big grocery store chain down here, like they own every type of grocery store, even though they're different names. They're all owned by Publix, right? So they have BOGOs, right? Buy one, get one. And they had Line and Kugel's Summer Shanty, buy one, get one free. And I'm going, man.
All week he was bitching. He waited till the last day
the last
to go.
day, like the sale was going off. And
because he's so busy.
And they were all sold out, right? So I went to the Publix right by us and sold out. And I said, well, they just opened up like a big new one.
No, wait, so you first were at our Publix and got a rain check there.
Yeah, I got a rain check there.
And then you went to another Publix and got a rain check there.
And then I said, well, I'm going to see if they have olive loaf. And they didn't. And so I said, well, I'll get some bologna, right? It's pretty similar. And so they had like 2 Caribbean guys or Jamaican guys working behind the counter. And I said, I'll get some, what was it? Hebrew National bologna, right? And simple. I said, simple choice, right? And the guy says, okay.
But you didn't call it bologna.
And so he says, he goes back and the guy's cutting someone else.
Yeah.
Some bologna, right? And he says, you're going to have to wait until he's done. I go, like that. And I'm watching what the guy who's cutting it now gives to the guy next to me who ordered it. And it looks more like salami than bologna. So I go to the Caribbean guy. I said, that's bologna, right? He goes, yeah, man.
You said bologna. Bologna. But they don't know what that means.
So I get my lunch meat. I come home, and it was salami.
But what was the thing your mom called it?
Jumbo.
Jumbo. That's what. Maybe if you told him you needed some jumbo.
Oh my God! I would have got. Who knows what I would have got?
Maybe you would have gotten olive loaf.
Gotta love the global marketplace, man.
Good choice of words.
Is that bologna? Yeah, man.
Good choice of words.
Not exactly.
Here's a little Uptown Saturday Night. You picked this. Don't look at me like that.
Every day you go to work to bring the money home. The day is long and the work is hard, but you do it on your own. Complaints are seldom heard because you live your life your way. When the weekend comes and you want to have fun, there's just one way. Uptown Saturday night. Uptown Saturday night. Everyone's going to the big barn dance at Uptown Saturday night. You get the family all together, mom and the kids come too. They all earn the right to have a good time and they know just what to do. You know a place where the music is happy and the people wear a smile. And it doesn't take much for you to forget your troubles for a while. Uptown Saturday night. Uptown Saturday night. Everyone's going to the big barn dance on Uptown Saturday night.
Mixing some salad.
When the weekend comes and you want to have fun, there's just one way. Uptown Saturday night. Uptown Saturday night. Everyone's going to the big barn dancing Uptown Saturday night. You get the family all together, mom and the kids come too. They all earn the right to have a good time and they know just what to do. You know a place where the music is happy and the people wear a smile. And it doesn't take much for you to forget your troubles for a while. Uptown Saturday night. Uptown Saturday night. Everyone's going to the big barn dance at Uptown Saturday night. Saturday night, Uptown Saturday night. Everyone's going to the big barn dance at Uptown Saturday night. Uptown Saturday night, Uptown Saturday night. Everyone's going to the big barn dance at Uptown
Here's Little John Gouda for all the people that were at the beach today.
You betcha.
She was afraid to come out of the locker. She was as nervous as she could have been. She was afraid to come out of the locker. She was afraid that somebody might see 2, 3, 4. That's what she was. It was an itchy, yellow polka dot bikini that she wore for the first time today. It was an itchy, yellow polka dot bikini, showing her love her she wanted to stay. Yowza, yowza. Młodziutka dziewczyna, pozbycie zacząć piosenkę tą. Długo nie śmiała opuścić kabinę. Spojrzeń sąsiadów wyklękała się. 2, 3, 4, Polka's miała takie małe, malusieńkie, pyciuciemkie, maleńkie kropeczki na żółtle. Miała takie małe, malusieńkie, pyciuciemkie, maleńkie kropeczki na żółtle. Oh yeah!
Hey everybody, we're all gonna get laid.
Okay, for those of you on YouTube, just got a special treat. Jimmy Weber came in from changing the situation with a sprinkler, soaking wet. Apparently, sprinkler 1, Jimmy Weber 0.
The sprinkler was faster than I was.
He comes in, I see him soaking wet. I'm like, we're looking outside because the sprinkler, not for nothing, went off at 6 a.m. the other day, and I was kind of pissed off about it. And our sprinklers are normally run by our HOA, which is always a problem because we fight with that guy. He's a couple houses down. He's like 700 years old, smokes a cigar at 8 a.m. Anyway, I don't like him coming in my backyard at 6 a.m. unannounced, just screwing around in my backyard. So we have signs saying, please don't come unless we know you're coming. So the sprinklers are messed up back there. So I'm sure that the 6 a.m. wake-up call from the sprinkler was the HOA. But clearly, it's Jimmy Weber.
It was ours.
And it was just, I'm like, 8 o'clock, it's going off. He goes, oh, gosh, that's mine. That's why he jumped up and ran outside and came in attacked by the sprinkler.
I had to adjust the water pressure to make sure it got the areas that needed the water the most, because when we were doing the roof, we just kind of like threw the tar paper and stuff on the grass, and the grass didn't like that.
In case you're not sure about who Jimmy Weber is, let me explain to you. He likes to make a mess. He's really, really good at what he does.
Yep.
He did a great job at the roof, but it's up to somebody else to do the cleanup.
It hasn't rained yet. So.
Oh, no, it has rained a lot. But also when he cooks, fantastic cook, but oh my Lord have mercy, is there a mess in that kitchen? You would think there's stuff on the ceiling. I'm cleaning on top of cabinets, but the food is great. But it takes me 4 hours to clean up after that kind of meal.
Every tool, every mixing bowl, every pot, every pan is out and dirty.
And everywhere.
Everywhere.
Onions on the counter.
I am
can't.
focused on getting the food.
No,
done.
my OCD was like, as it's cooking, I'm cleaning stuff up and I put it away.
So I'm cooking there, and all of a sudden, I know I left like an onion over to my left.
And you're sous chef.
And all of a sudden, I look over there, and there's like no onion. And I'm, Tara, what did you do with the onion?
Because the sous chef is cleaning up. I'm not like helping him get stuff. I'm cleaning up after him.
I put it in the refrigerator. I thought you were done. I'm never done.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
You are never done.
Yep.
However,
But anyways,
the sprinkler got the best of you.
It's a little bit chilly inside there.
I think now I might learn something from that sprinkler. I might turn, because we have one of those sinks that has the hose thing on there. I might just, if he's not cleaning up after himself, he might just get blasted.
Yeah.
I don't know. We're still in Ocean Beach. And you know who else is still there?
Who?
Polka Country. The host band. Here they are, the one and only.
Señor, que no cambie de cielo. Somos de Bixes, Dios, to nas zabawek Uzyska wygrała i obejmę niebo. I będzie dzieci na boku wybiją. Góralska muzyka tu uczona świata. Kiedy nam gromowali, mijały piwata. Jeszcze jak się zimie, przez wiosny wlecie. Wesoło mi było na całym tym świecie. Hej, dzień wiosenia, słońce skończy się syf. Górawy pociska, nie włączy piękny. Uwielbiam ten każdy muzyka wygrała. A żeby się bawił do białego rana. Góralska muzyka tu uczona świata. Kiedy nam gromowali, minęły winata. Jeszcze jak dziewczynie przez wiosny wlecie. Wesoło mi było na całym świecie.
Good morning, Jake. Good morning.
There you go with that brand new recording. We thank you so much, as Wally, for the vocals right there. One called Mountaineer.
Especially for you, Bobby.
You betcha, buddy. Man, hard song to play, too.
Bruno Mikas.
Oh yeah, what a nice song, and great job by my buddy Bobby Calvert. Here's a funny story. So Mike Stupinski was down, and we were doing like our first couple Gone Coastal songs, and so I thought it would be nice to do that song, Crazy Stick, right?
Yeah, no.
And so, like, I dumbed it down, right, because we weren't having any rehearsals or anything.
Yeah, but
like
have you
that.
met Mike Stupinski?
And
He doesn't know how to dumb it down.
Well, just to keep it like reasonable, because there's no way you're pulling off something like that without many rehearsals. So I send it out to Mike, and Mike goes, that might be a little aggressive. and I kind of like stopped when I saw his like email come through, and I'm going, he's right. So we never did it.
Then I've learned you're not allowed to be alone with him.
Yeah, that's
because
true.
I'm out tons of money every time you're out with him.
Yep. Look, and I'm on a tight leash. I'm drinking white wine.
Well, not for nothing. I do work for a company that does liquidation for 70% of the state of Florida. Many, many cases, Bernie Madoff, things of that nature, companies that are going out of business, people that we try to help, and we reorganize assignment for the benefit of creditors, bankruptcies, things of that nature. But when we have cases like bars and things like that, I am the first one to buy all of the alcohol involved.
Yeah, she gets like a pallet
of alcohol
for like $25.
Well, that's what happened this past week. We did Sarah's show, and I had like a little bit of some Don Julio left. And I said, these things have to go. We've had them for many, many months, and I'm just going to polish them off. And that's why I needed rehab on Friday. Yeah. And so we're back.
I'll let the cat out of the bag. Down south here, like in, the south, southeast, southwest, it's the equivalent of Rita's water ice, but it's called Jeremiah's. I don't know if you guys have it up north yet or not, but
they have ice cream and Italian ice.
Yeah.
And they're a franchise.
Yeah, they're a franchise, right? And it's called Jeremiah's. Well, one of them went under, and they're liquidating all their stuff, so I'm going to let the cat out of the bag. Boy. At Frankenmuth, we're going to have a raffle of a 24-foot Jeremiah's Ice Song.
I am not buying that.
Get there early to get your tickets, and bring a trailer. If
anybody wants it, I'll give it to you for $1. But you need to ship it from Fort Lauderdale to your location. And I've already told your daughter this. Paige is dying for that sign. She's going to hang it in her backyard. We have some surprises coming to her next week.
Because her husband Ryan is like Jeremiah's holic.
Freak.
Yeah. He would eat there every day if he could.
So would you.
But the 24-foot lighted Jeremiah's ice sign.
Yeah.
The unfortunate thing at Frankenmuth.
When we have auctions that go out all the time, so I'm constantly bidding on stuff that's right back in my warehouse. And even sometimes before it's up for bid, I'm going back there screaming that I want it in advance. If it's really important, I really, really want it. But it's still sitting back there. Now it's blocking some areas where I keep like some files. And I said, who is going to buy this thing? They're like, everybody keeps saying, you're going to buy it. I said, I am not buying it. I bought the other things. I have no place for this. So
there was this one auction that had a bunch of like mics and mixers and road cases. And they had...
he was a hoarder, that guy.
I don't know, man.
Yeah, and he died. He killed himself. Yep. I have great stories.
And so they had an Allen Heath analog board, 24 channel? No, probably 16. And it was like brand new in a road case. Yeah. And I said, I'm going to bid on that.
Yeah, and then we were with Chelsea in Orlando with our grandson, and you're like, bid on it again. I'm like, I'm trying to play with Micah. Tara, bid on that.
But she goes, do you really need it? And I go,
no.
Well, you always need band equipment.
No, we don't.
And so I won it for like $80. It was like brand new.
It was less than the cost of just the case.
Oh my God. The case alone was over $100. Plus you got like a brand new mixer.
I want to say that we used that mixer for about a year for the radio show. And then I threw my back out. And I no longer want that piece of you know what. And I bought this cute little thing for $150 on Amazon, and it's fantastic. And only has 4, because we used to have a lot more people, but now we have 4 mics, and we all share.
It was band equipment, right? It was heavy duty.
Oh my God, I'm going to sell it to anybody.
It was big, but
I'm going to sell all of it.
great board, man, clean as a whistle.
And it's up in Palmetto, Florida, at our storage unit by Mike Matusek as we speak.
Many mixers. I am.
No, yeah, we're done. I
Yep.
don't know.
No.
But you know what? I get all kinds of kooky stuff all the time. Mecker auctions. I'm putting my plug out there if you want to know about some auction information. We auction stuff all the time. And we can worry about shipping it to you later.
And she wouldn't let me bid on this one. They had a hot dog cart with like the bike behind it. Yeah. And I'm going, I got to have the umbrella over it. I'm going,
if I only know back when. Yeah, no.
Yep.
What I think that I know now.
I'm telling you, man, I could have made a fortune.
I would have gotten you a hot dog cart.
I would have made as much on that hot dog cart as I made my entire career.
That's true.
Playing polka.
If I knew that you were going to be unemployed for the last 2.5 years, I would have bought you that damn cart and I would have sent your ass to the beach.
You can't consider.
I would have sent you to the beach with a bike and a whole bunch of hot dogs and some buns and oh my Lord, you probably would have eaten them all.
Well.
Yeah.
But
yeah, between you and Dominic, I would be out millions.
And you know something? Then I could have had it. I could have participated in the Frankenmuth, Lishka's Kishka, and Hot Dog Joe's Demolition Derby.
I'm done with you. We're moving on to the one and the only Gino. Don't look like you don't know who it is.
Bob, I would have center cut tube steaks.
He broke his G-string many times.
gonna get laid.
The #1 polka party, 50 years and counting. That's right, we're celebrating 50 years at the Polka Fireworks at the Seven Springs Mountain Resort. Make plans today to join us July 2nd, 3rd, 4th, and 5th with this year's musical entertainment by Lenny Gomolka and the Chicago Push, Frankie Lishka's Blue Magic, The Beat, Buffalo's Concertina All-Stars, the Dynabrass, Crusade, John Gura, Larry Trojak's Live It Up, the Maestro Men, the Polka Family, and also Ryan Joseph from Nashville and his All-Star Jam Band. There's going to be the Litwin Concertina Jam, volleyball tournaments, so don't wait. Make your room reservations today by calling the Seven Springs at 855-947-0438, and don't forget to ask about the Polka Fireworks room rate. You can give Bel Air a call at 708-594-5182. Make plans today to join us for the 50th anniversary of the Polka Fireworks, taking place at the Seven Springs Mountain Resort.
Here's one of the bands. We're going to go see him. Ryan Ogrodny. Let's go. I thought I was going to get a break tonight. We're all going to get fucked up again. Here we go. Here we go. Be a fire in here in a minute. All right, per request of Jimmy Weber, we're going to do a twofer. A twofer. We just want to say we miss Andrew.
We do.
Andrew, I love you and I miss you.
And once again, to give you the background, if you're new to this, Andrew went to Africa for vacation, and he found an African tribe that was singing Polka Celebration. Unbelievable. It's a global hit.
Polka celebration. We're gonna party and have a good time. We're gonna have a polka celebration. You bring your friends out and I'll bring mine. We're gonna have a polka celebration. We're gonna party and have a good time.
3, 4, 5, up. How you like that?
We're gonna have a polka celebration. You bring your friends out and I'll bring mine. We're gonna have a polka celebration. We're gonna party and have a good time. We're gonna have
I'm moving on to the real Eddie B.
The real Eddie B.
Watch it go away and leave me, my Mary Lou. You went away and left me alone so blue. Please come on back. Well, baby, come on back. Come on back and live with me, my Mary Lou. Czemu stepniacie stawiła Marysiu? I dałaś moje serce dzisiaj niemu. Tak proszę cię, powróćcie dziś do mnie, bo jeszcze kłam ciebie, Marysiu.
Now, if you haven't seen my Facebook post from today, I think you should. Right there.
Watch it go away and leave me, my Mary Lou. You went away and left me alone and so blue. Please come on back. Well, baby, come on back. Come on back and live with me, my Mary Lou. Czemu mnie zostawiła Marysiu? I dałaś twoje serce dzisiaj niemu. Tak proszę cię, powróćcie dziś do mnie, bo jeszcze kłam ciebie, Marysiu.
Oh my God, is that smoking or what?
Sweet Mary Lou.
This is from my mom.
Oh,
My
yeah,
mom.
Walter Prokanin. I think it's Gary Stravinsky on clarinet.
My mom asked for that.
I know. She likes a clarinet polka.
She's good. Bobby, you hear that? Oh my God. hear that?
Holy moly, man. Yikes.
That is ridiculous.
You know, and I heard that guy do it live.
Oh, my God.
With waterproof cannon.
I'm just saying for Maestro's Men, I'm going to be in the front. For spring, I'm be in the front.
Man.
In the front.
Can you? And he is so friggin' clean on
Well,
that.
Dennis Polinsky's
You know
is that
something?
clean.
I could go to Gary Ramey, and he could punch me in note by note.
Yeah, great. You can sound just like that.
And maybe slow the tape down, punch me in note by note, and then
then spring it up.
Yeah, and then
to 115.
Oh, God, Jesus. Yeah, I wonder what tempo that was. That was friggin' crazy.
That was fast.
What a player. Jimmy, and he played with Jimmy Sturr. Jimmy, when Jimmy was in last time, we were talking about that clarinet player. He says he was really good, but he was also like bipolar.
Oh.
Like you didn't know which. I think it was Gary Stavinsky was his name. I might have the first name wrong. He said you didn't know what Gary you were going to get on any given job, but he says he could play his ass off on clarinet, man.
Holy smoking hot. So here's a song for you.
What?
It's one of your favorites.
Oh yeah.
When I was a little lad, many years ago, I wasn't very sporty, folks, and yet I wasn't slow. My mammy called me happy and my daddy called me fool. They laughed at every little thing which was against the rules. Oh,
everybody now, sing along.
I used to know a little girl many years ago. Now she's nearly 40, folks, and yet she's not so slow. They say she was a dandy, just a bird of paradise. I walked around her once a day to get my exercise. She was fat and full of fun and weighed about 1 ton. But she was full of deviltry and always full of fun. And when it came to laughing, I'll tell you she was there. She measured 49 ahead and 50 in the rear. Born in Birmingham, far across the sea, the home of Paris monkeys who scratch up in the trees. I do not doubt a word of it, of what she says is true. We've been around that girl so much that we've been scratching too.
Okay, Itzhak, I don't know if it's his favorite, but it is a live Marion Lush, and we like it. Let's go for it. I think it's everybody's favorite, to be honest.
stali. Hej! Ten młode lata nam uciekli i tylko pamiątki nam zostali. Góry lasy dobrze znamy, każdą drogę my płakamy. Ale Koniściu, czy pamiętasz, jakieś te lata, piękne lata, te młode lata nam uciekli i tylko pamiątki nam zostali. Hej! Te młode lata nam uciekli i tylko pamiątki nam zostali. Góra Pan Bóg daje życie, życie nam daje i łatwiej. To prawo zawsze było i zawsze będzie. Te młode lata nam uciekli i tylko pamiątki nam zostali. Hej! Te młode lata nam uciekli i tylko pamiątki nam zostali.
Yeah.
Here's your other favorite song. You want to sing? We'll sing it after your other custom vocals. You're good? No?
Oh, mama, what should I do? I met a girl whose eyes are blue. Why really like her? She likes me too. Oh, mama, what should I do?
That's a little Gone Coastal for you, featuring SoFlaPA.
Oh, mama, what should I do? Her lips are on my lips. I really like her. She likes me too. Oh, mama, what should I do? Oh, mama, what should I do? I met a girl whose eyes are blue. I really like her. She likes me too. Oh, mama, what should I do?
Cuba on drums, and he rocked it out right at the end there.
Mikey
SoFlaPA.
Patel, yeah. SoFlaPA, Patel.
Patel.
Yeah, Patel.
Write that one down.
Yeah,
Mikey, write that.
That's
Mikey
right.
Patel.
Mikey Patel. He owns a gas station in Pennsylvania. Hey, fill him up, big boss.
No, that was in Jersey.
I didn't know if
You had
they
big.
got him.
You had
Yeah, that
Indians.
was in Jersey. Yeah.
You had Indians in Pittsburgh.
I'm sure they are. Yep.
Yeah, fill them up, big boss.
Yeah. Fill him up, big boss. hey, boss man, what do you want? Fill him up?
I just want to say that weekend was really, really great. Linda was making up lyrics. Jimmy
Linda
was making up,
Yurkowski,
and then
where
we.
from Nebraska. She used to be from Wisconsin.
They had the cutest freaking dog.
Yep.
That she brought there.
Yeah. Oh, see.
No, Rena.
Rena's-
She was cuter than you. I'm just saying,
Oh,
Rena.
man.
She's going outside to find out what happened, but I don't know. But it was a whole lot of fun that weekend.
Yep.
And then we saw them for the Polka Country pre-cruise.
Yeah.
And then we heard across the bar, "Oh, Mom, oh, Mom!" Oh, I said, "Oh, Jesus! We thought we left that behind in Tampa. We did not." But it was a good time.
Yeah.
Jimmy likes to make up his own lyrics.
I do. It's part of being a warehouse of useless information.
Yeah, I don't know. Are you doing to do some news, or are we?
No, I'm still
We're not-
searching
okay.
here.
All right,
I'm
we're
not.
searching.
I'm not quite ready yet.
I'm going to move on to some Magitones because
Magitones,
everybody
you betcha.
loves the Magitones. Red Rose Polka. The Magitones. The Magitones.
Thank you very much. One entitled The Red Rose Polka.
I don't play obetics, but this one right here, this is the one.
Trzeciego maja roku przysłego widziałem bandę w paradzie była. Przebyte bandę Kosciuszko widział, to było z konia spadł. Grają tam trąbki, tra la 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 la, piszą klarnety, ulululu. A wielki Ben tak hałas zrobił, idzie tam parada.
Richie Kurgel, this is specially for you. You requested it, and I will play it every time for you, Richie.
Idzie parada, trąbki się świecą, chłopcy się siedzą, po pańty noszą, a pań tam pyta na froncie łodzi, palec w nosie trzyma. Pijany Franek na trąbce grywa, on spadł do dziury, już go nie ma. Tak tam się śmieje, bo nigdy słyszał, jak trąbka w dziurze gra.
Not 6, but 7. Onions polka.
Music for you. The Onions Polka. Simulcasting. Thank you.
I'll have what she's having.
Little Josh, he's our man. He's the best throughout the land. Listen to him play that country fiddle. Little Josh got the beat. Listen to him, what a treat. Everybody rub it up with the fiddle. Stop your shoes. Stand around and listen while we play. Hey!
Everybody clap your hands. Take a listen to our band while we have our try to play his fiddle. Fiddling Josh got the beat. It's into him, what a treat. Everybody play with the fiddle. Oh, oh, oh. Fiddle, oh, fiddle, fiddle, fiddle. Rolling bars up peaceful. Play a song for your fiddle. Fiddle, oh, fiddle, fiddle. Country melody for you. Oh, no, it's not your shoes. Gather up and listen while we play. Hey! Okay, come on, clap those hands together.
Bobby, I'm picking you up and we're going to spring. I'm picking you up. There you go, Yitzhak. You've exceeded your limit for requests tonight. This is all you got.
Taniec wokoło, muzyka, sięgajcie wesoło, pod nogi. Taniec wokoło, muzyka, sięgajcie wesoło. Wszystkie ludzie śpiewają na zdrowie, na zdrowie. Zagrajcie, wszystkie ludzie śpiewają na zdrowie twoje. Pod nogi, taniec wokoło, muzyka, sięgajcie wesoło. Pod nogi, taniec wokoło, muzyka, sięgajcie wesoło. Sięgajcie wesoło, pod nogi, taniec wokoło, muzyka, sięgajcie wesoło. Wszystkie ludzie śpiewają na zdrowie, na zdrowie. Zagrajcie, wszystkie ludzie śpiewają na zdrowie twoje. Pod nogi, taniec wokoło, muzyka, sięgajcie wesoło. Pod nogi, taniec wokoło, muzyka, sięgajcie wesoło.
Another Jimmy Weber request. Somebody else needs to request songs.
Bała mnie mama bali, żeby mnie dziewczyny lubiły. chcieli, żeby mnie dziewczyny lubili. Kumpała mnie mama w Bali, żeby mnie dziewczyny lubili. Kumpała mnie mama w Bali. Hey! Jak ja się w szakrew uwezmę, to się katolickie nie wezmę. Wezmę sobie w szakrew Żydówkę, będzie miała w szakrew gotówkę. Wezmę sobie w szakrew Żydówkę, będzie miała w szakrew gotówkę. Szakrew uwezmę, to się katolickie nie wezmę. Wezmę sobie w szakrew Żydówkę, będzie miała w szakrew gotówkę. Wezmę sobie w szakrew Żydówkę, będzie miała w szakrew gotówkę.
They still love it. They still do. There you go, the Trill Tones.
Oh yeah, Andy Fennis on the vocal there.
That was rocking.
A Bel Air recording on 4-track. my phone could record more tracks.
That white wine's fucking you up.
Nah, doesn't affect me.
We went over to the local market, and
Yeah.
Jimmy got tomatoes. And
Yeah, I made my
guacamole and 17 bottles of wine for the fridge.
Yep, no, and I made my own Bloody Mary mix. I got to tweak the recipe a little bit.
You said it wasn't good.
It was okay.
For somebody who can't taste a damn thing,
I know.
he said it wasn't good. So I'm not sure what
It
happened
was
there.
Fine. I
It was
still
okay.
drank it.
You won't drink anything. Hence the white wine that's on the table tonight.
Well, the nuns in Catholic school, they taught me
Oh, they taught you.
that to waste alcohol is a mortal sin, not a venial sin, a mortal sin. Because if you have a venial sin, you just got to spend some time in purgatory, and then you're on the escalator up to the big leagues, heaven.
Yeah, oh.
Yeah.
So how long are you going to be in purgatory for?
I don't know, probably 3 or 4 millennia.
Right.
How long
I'm
is a
worried about
millennium?
that.
I don't know.
I'm really worried about that.
And Steve Rogers told me.
Oh, Steve Rogers.
Steve
Here we
Rogers
go.
texted me.
Just now?
Well, a
the
couple
other
minutes
day,
ago. He
great.
said there's another good Walter Pro Cannon
There is?
song that it's called
I'm sure
Prima
it's
Donna. So we got to find that one.
You didn't tell me. I'm
Yeah,
moving on.
well, I'm
done
trying to
with
find an inmate. I'm trying to find some news. The news is being dominated by
Trump.
Donald Trump's decisions tonight, but we're not even going to get into it.
No, my son already came in.
Because-
We were 5 minutes into the show. He goes, "Oh my God, I have news." We're not doing that.
But if you're living in Iran, you better run.
Oh my Lord, have mercy.
Yeah. Oh, you'll be like the Scarecrow in The Wizard of Oz. And they blew my arms over there and my head over there.
Oh my God. So you've had enough requests. You've had enough.
I've
had one.
I'm bombarded with useless information 24 hours a day.
I don't care what you say. I have one.
What?
And it's the one song I want to play, and I'm playing it for me. Oh, that Barry, though. That Barry. Oh.
tell you a story about a man named Barry, a guy who called Chicago home. He played the slide trombone and the Barry saxophone, and they called him Barry the Bone. He stood 8'4", according to the Laura Tower at center stage. Barry was the smoothest and the hottest and the coolest Barry, yeah, he always wore shades. Barry had a combo that drove the crowd crazy when they played at all the local scenes. And when Barry blew a solo on his big black Barry, all the fans started to scream. Barry, Barry, Barry did the bone, bone, bone. He played the Barry sax and the slide trombone. All the ladies loved him like an ice cream cone. Barry never went home alone. Got hot and the crowd was getting rowdy. Barry put down that saxophone. You could barely hear a thing as all the people roared when Barry whipped out his slide trombone. Barry, Barry, Barry did the bone, bone, bone. He played the Barry sax and the slide trombone. All the ladies loved him like an ice cream cone. Barry never went home alone. Barry, Barry did the bone, bone, bone. He played the Barry sax and the slide trombone. All the ladies loved him like an ice cream cone. Barry never went home alone. Barry, Barry, Barry did the bone, bone, bone. He played the Barry sax and the slide trombone. All the ladies loved him like an ice cream cone. Barry never went home alone. A legend on the saxophone. Barry, Barry, Barry the bone.
And that song is swinging, swinging. Cheryl.
And especially for my buddy Steve Rogers.
We had some time finding this one, but we found it for you.
Yeah,
we found it.
I couldn't remember the album.
We got it. We got it. We're good.
Strumyk w dolinie, nad strumykiem Jawory, ożem cię Jaworze spędzał całe wieczory. Noc się krótka zdawała, żegnamy się świtaniem, miłość Panie zabrała, miłość żyje niespanie. Oto przy tym strumieniu, oto przy tej jabłoni, wiele razy w pragnieniu piłem wodę w tej dłoni. Raz się burza zerwała, jorun skruszył dębiny, ty z droniwa trzymała, mówiąc z tobą nie zginę. Kiedy następ niebie od połączy opatrzmy, znaki nasze na drzewie zmazał wartość, nie patrzmy. I ślady się zmazały, lata przemina, oto drzewa zostały, ciebie nie ma dziewczyno.
and Lose.
Oh, yeah. Steve Rogers. Man, is that a nice song or what?
It wasn't
I'm
a
telling
swinging.
you.
I'm just saying.
And that was his, like, early band, his original band. That was Louie's favorite band. Or that was my favorite Louie band. You know, he's had good bands, but man, that band was just cleaner than clean.
But you know what, Barry DeBone, he never went home alone.
Mike Evon, see that bluefish in there? That's Dory from Another Planet.
That is not nice.
So, you know, for years and years and years, I've known
her
Mike.
name is Janet.
I've known Mike for a long time, and we've been good friends, and we've partied and done a lot of stupid things. But one of my biggest fears, like, you know, I would have nightmares that, you know, Seven Springs years and years ago.
After the vodka bar.
Seven Springs years and years ago was just jammed. It would literally take you, they would run the front room and the back room, and it would literally take you 20 minutes to just work your way through the crowd if you were playing in the back room and were in the front room. But my biggest fear, and if you know Mike Evon is an anesthesiologist, you know? My biggest fear would be you would have some emergency surgery.
On Monday morning.
The day after Seven Springs ends, right? And they're wheeling you into the operating room. And you know how they make you, like, count back.
And you have no 10. Pants on. And you have no pants on.
And you're in this little gown. You got a slit open in the back. And all of a sudden you hear this voice, "Hi, Mao. I'm your anesthesiologist." And you look up, and it's Mike Evon.
It's all over.
And you know he's been screwed up for the entire 5 days. All of a sudden, like, it's like you're healed. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. Look, I just gotta go.
Too late now.
And he's got that big. He's got that big grin on his face, like, and I'm going
4, 3, 2. You're fucked.
Yeah, I would wake up at night after Seven Springs, like, screaming, "Oh, Mike Evon's my anesthesiologist."
I'm sure he's good at what he does.
I'm sure he's excellent at what he does. It's like
he just wanted to do it on you.
You don't want to buy a car on a Monday or a Friday, right? That was
I don't know.
Detroit. You don't want to be in surgery with Mike as your anesthesiologist.
I don't know. See, for me, it's like it's somebody I know. I'd be like, "Give me double," and I'm like, "You know what? Right here, right there, double. I'll see you Tuesday."
Mike's eyes, the Monday after Seven Springs, they're going to be like slits, like, you know.
I can't.
Hey, Doc, was that 50 milliliters or 500?
Not milliliters. My God, this is why you don't do anything medical. I can't. Here's your another favorite song. Here's your other favorite song. Tony with an eye.
Oh, yeah. I got a Snoop Dogg poster.
No, you don't. I got a Snoop Dogg poster above my...
He's a rapper, don't know Polish,
but he's learning. Snoop Dogg poster. He doesn't.
Kościół ojciec, koszę ja, ale przyznam szczerze, lubię tą robotę. Najważniejszy dziadski duch, silny, pełny, mocny ruch. Skoszę teraz, a zagraszę sobie potem. Ty mała znów zarosłaś, mała znów zarosłaś, zapachniałaś, zajaśniałaś, tak jak wiosna. Ty mała znów zarosłaś, mała znów zarosłaś i do tego ja znalazłem tobie posta.
Bobby had a good one, or Mikey wants you a pilot that is flying you home from Seven Springs, and he's towing a banner that says, "There's no place like home."
Rany dzisiaj wszystkim da moja kosa 4-2. 3 kłniki i cóż więcej trzeba chcieć. Wszystkie pędy słabe, chore potraktuję z sekatory.
zapałem. Piękny trawnik, dzisiaj mała będziesz mieć. Ty mała znów zarosłaś, mała znów zarosłaś, zapachniałaś, zajaśniałaś, tak jak wiosna. Ty mała znów zarosłaś, mała znów zarosłaś i do tego ja znalazłem w tobie osta. Przyznam szczerze, że mam sprawę i przeszoklam ci murawę. Długość trawy idealna na 2 palce. Krepkowiska w zieleń zmienię i posypię je nasioniem, a na koniec przejadę moim walcem.
Frankenmuth 2025. You know what, folks? They are still alive.
Yep. First 50 people get an official Sounds walker coming in through the door. And don't forget, we're having that big Jeremiah's 24-foot sign raffle. Needs more concertina on this recording.
Enjoy a day of good food, good music, and good friends at the 31st Annual Barton Polka Fest at the Fireman's Field in Barton, Ohio on Sunday, August 3rd. There'll be music from noon till 8, featuring 3 great bands, the Polka Family, John Guda and Godali, and 7. A boot will be out for donations to support the Barton Volunteer Fire Department for the good work that they do throughout the year. Plus, there will be vendors with European folk art, handcrafted wooden items from Poland, their great barbecue chicken, and homemade Polish food. And get this, free admission all day long. Cash bar, no BYOB or coolers permitted. So come out to the Barton Polka Fest at Fireman's Field for 3 great bands, Polka Family, John Guda and Godali, and 7 on Sunday, August 3rd. For more information, call 740-695-3029. See you there.
You hear that? Do you hear that?
Yeah, Lenny G, man, one of my favorite instrumentals off
Smoking.
his very first Push album.
Richie Kurgel, this one, Richie Kurgel.
Park Avenue.
Thank you, Richie. Don't look. You know it's the Dynatones. Smoking. Carl and Janice, our people. Koviak. Thank Kevin Kurzel for all those videos he's putting. Wow. Wow. DBS TV. Crazy about polkas. Oh, DVSCA. DVSCA. DBSTD.
There you go.
DBSTA.
I'm telling you, I'm going to get like an extra 3 cents in my royalty check from.
She matters not to me.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
She matters to you.
Well, at one time she did.
Oh.
I don't know.
I don't know. Are you okay over there?
Yeah, I'm good.
You and Steve Rogers?
Yeah.
Carrying on?
I'm trying to find an inmate, but no one is tickling my fancy.
Oh, great. That's probably a good thing, I guess.
It is, yeah.
I'm not really sure. I don't know. Anyway.
What have we got? What's up next?
This is a song I put.
Oh yeah, so we did
I picked it.
We did the Dynatones, Flisa Krakowiak.
Yeah.
And I was playing with the news. We were in Wisconsin, and we were playing next to Free Stride. It was like Free Stride's last engagement.
Why?
Well, it became their last engagement, but that's a whole other story.
Yeah.
And Steve Kaminsky's in the band, right?
Yeah.
And I look over, and he's got like a baritone sax over there, and I'm going, and there's like a lot of tenor stuff.
I'm not buying you one.
In
I'm not.
Flisa Krakowiak, and I'm going, well, I can. It's let's see, it's an E flat instrument, which is just like an alto, and I'm going,
great.
I can just like transpose this and play Flisa Krakowiak on a baritone sax.
Oh boy!
Oh my God, that baritone sax! First of all, weighs like 1,000 friggin' pounds.
So I don't have to get it.
No,
so I'm good.
And man, in musician terms, man, that's a big friggin' blow. I'm trying to play these.
That's what she said.
I'm trying to play these solos, and about halfway through, where I normally would take a breath, like, another 4 bars later, I'm out of air. I'm going, and there's all these like warning bells going off in my head, going like, this wasn't a good idea. So there was a concertina solo, and I went over and I put it down
and ran away.
And I got my tenor, and I go, oh man,
I love you.
It's a crazy instrument. It sounds really great, but man, you got to work up some lungs to play that thing.
So I'm not going to buy one for Christmas.
No. Because they're
about
like
that.
to get a Selmer Mark VI, they're like $7,000.
Oh my! So we're not doing that today, or any day.
Please come back, Polka.
Chicago Sounds. I picked this. Oh, good.
Lonely, sad and blue are the only words I can think of since I lost you. If I had my way, you'd be back in my arms again, and all this misery and loneliness would surely end. Please come back and let me hold you in my arms once more. Forget the past and let's see what the future holds in store. I loved you from the start, and I know you love me too. So please come back to me and let me make your dreams come true.
Every band in the 80s played this song. Everyone.
Broken hearted, lonely, sad and blue are the only words I can think of since I lost you. If I had my way, you'd be back in my arms again, but all this misery and loneliness would surely end. Please come back and let me hold you in my arms once more. Forget the past and let's see what the future holds in store. I love you from the start, and I know you love me too. So please come back to me and let me make your dreams come true.
Well, we don't have any news.
No.
But we have updates for somebody.
Because she's my beloved teammate. And I think
Wait, did you want to sing the song?
No, I'm good. We're going.
I'm ready.
And I think this is the perfect girl for my buddy Mike Evon.
Oh.
Oh, God. Oh.
She's her
Some
first,
people without brains do an awful lot of talking.
that's me.
Don't they?
Yeah, they do.
Her first name is Anitra.
Oh.
And she's in Ypsilanti, Michigan. So not that far a drive from Mike. But she's a young 50-year-old woman who is educated and funny.
Fantastic.
From a wonderful upbringing in search of a genuine friendship.
Oh, my.
I long to have intellectual conversations. Well, that fits Mike, because Mike, he's like a brainiac. Like, he's doing ham radio and Morse code, and he's got astronomy, and like every time you see a post from Mike Evon, he's like doing something. He's going to be working on his doctorate.
But I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown. I amuse you.
No.
I make you laugh.
Funny.
I'm here to fucking amuse you. What do you mean funny? Funny how? How am I funny?
He wants to know how you think he's funny.
Oh, no, I don't. No, I think Mike is an intellectual.
He's smart.
He's
smart.
like the Wizard of Oz. And she longs to have an intellectual conversation.
If I were the king
of the forest,
that's Wizard of Oz.
That she's lacked for too long behind these walls since 1997. So
1997.
1997. So she's been in
prison
for 28 years.
Yeah, what'd she do?
Whoa.
I don't know.
She's open-minded.
She's open,
That's
all
good.
right.
Non-judgmental. Like, what does she have to judge? Easygoing and free. I thought it said free-spirited, but it says free-spirited.
Okay.
She's a lover of the arts, ballet and poetry.
Oh.
And enjoys all genres of music.
Oh, polkas.
She is seeking a friendship that can develop through mail, phone calls, whatever JPays are, and possibly visits.
Oh, just call her up.
Please don't be discouraged by my prison sentence. We're going to get to that.
Oh, boy.
After word from our sponsors. Change is happening every day, and I fully believe my release will arrive soon. Well, it's all dependent in your definition of soon. I'm hoping for true connections that can see past the outer layers and who want to get to know the real me.
You can't handle the truth.
Just as much as I want to know the real inner you.
Oh, inner you.
So let's look at some of the details behind Anitra.
He got a little pretty mouth, ain't he?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah.
That's your favorite.
You got a pretty mouth. Her occupation before prison was administrative assistant.
They always are.
She would like letters from only men.
Wait, so letters, not leathers.
Letters, that's what I said. Can
you
you receive email? Yes. Which service? jpay.com. I don't know what that is. Activities in prison, school, work, groups, dance, yoga, sports, and crafts. She ought to be taking up crochet once I get to a couple of the more subtle points. She attends the law library to work on her release, which she expects coming soon. So here's the catch. But you know something, Mike, if you get to know her, like, you know something, it's okay. Because her earliest release date is life. And her maximum release date
is life.
But she's going to get out soon. I'm telling you, she's got...
You can't handle the truth.
That's exactly right. But I'm telling you, Mike, easy out there, man. Just like if you go and visit her and she's like An axe murderer.
No, ugly.
Well, she's not too bad. Like, I don't know. That's probably her at 15 now. Yeah. but you know, she's a girl who's had nothing but dirty breaks. But we can clean and tighten those brakes, but she'll have to stay in the garage overnight.
Real catch.
That's all, folks.
And that's our polka loving inmate for today. That's all I got. That's all I got. Got no more.
You don't have any song?
No, I can't find the words. I don't know what I did.
You said it to Wally. We don't know.
Because she's my polka loving inmate. It's
a little faster than I can play.
From 9 to 5.
No.
She's got a poster of the Snoop Dogg.
I'm done with you. I'm done with you.
You're going to be rich with all these sound songs. I'm telling you. There's another 2 cents.
Ralphie.
Ralph.
Piwa nasza pani jest szczęśliwa, piwnicy do piwa nasza pani jest szczęśliwa. Nasza pani je pierogi, później rozłoży je, no życie stalowe, będą cienie nowe, no życie stalowe, będą cienie nowe. Nasza pani Niepożycki podaje chłopcowi piweczka czerwonego, szpariłeczki toczonego, piweczka czerwonego, szpariłeczki toczonego. Nasza pani kupi zupę, podaje łobudu, dolara zielonego, zupę kupiła od niego, dolara zielonego, zupę kupiła od niego.
There is nothing like Vinny on that bass. Nothing. Nothing.
Nasza pani je pierogi, później rozłoży je, no życie stalowe, będą cienie nowe, no życie stalowe, będą cienie nowe.
We're going to say goodnight now before John Gouda cuts us off, because usually we miss it. We miss it.
Huh?
Usually. Huh? We miss it. Huh? We will see you in like 3 weeks. Oh, Ralph! Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. I'm moving on to some little Wally.
Oh, Małego Władzu, Eddie Noga on the alto.
You are my sweetheart.
Yep, you are my sweetheart now.
I am. Now. Not before, but now. That's okay. Good night. Good night. We'll see you in 3 weeks.
My sweetheart now, you are my baby doll. You are the one, oh, that I adore. Love me forever, we'll be together. From now on, baby, forevermore. Love me forever, we'll be together. From now on, baby, forevermore.
Bobby, we love you, and Mike Yvonne does no chance of that.
All right, Bobby, here's a blast from the past. The Lorraine Polka Sharps. What was the saxophone player's name? I know it.
Is this like a Stomp the Polka fans?
Well, yeah, well, this is where Eddie got My Polish Girlfriend.
She looks a lot like you. She's kind of nice, pretty dark eyes. I love her and she loves me too. I want to call her sweetheart. She wants to take my name. It won't be long now, my Polish girlfriend. Our name will be the same.
Oh, yes, they will.
It won't be long now, my Polish girlfriend. Our name will be the same. I've got a Polish girlfriend. She looks a lot like you. She's kind of nice, pretty dark eyes. I love her and she loves me too. I want to call her sweetheart. She wants to take my name. It won't be long now, my Polish girlfriend. Our name will be the same. It won't be long now, my Polish girlfriend. Our name will be the same.
All right. So thanks for tuning in. Thanks for tuning in.
I'm
We
pretty sure
love
we're
y'all.
cut off by now.
I got to hear Maligo Donald.
Great. Good night. We'll see you at Seven Springs, Mikey Yvonne.